Okay, we're live. Everybody, this is Bradley Benner with Semantic Mastery, and today is July 15th, 2024. We've got Mike Martin on. He's going to be talking about this really cool concept and this service that he's created, this training and all of that about brand jacking, which I can personally say from my own experience and testing with this, it's brilliant. Mike, this was an absolutely brilliant concept on your part. And I'm so excited for you to bring this to our audience, man, because this is absolutely perfect for local SEO, for what we're doing at Semantic Mastery and all of that. It jives 100% perfectly with what I'm teaching about building directories and everything. So, man, I'm so excited about this. Mike, how are you, man?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Good to be on. It's been a while, so we've not
Yeah.
spoke since the podcast, about a year
It's been a
ago.
while, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, and again, I saw this you were promoting this a couple of months ago, maybe 3 months ago, and I jumped on it and was like, let me give that a shot because it fully integrates like with what we're doing, and I've been teaching about building directories, niche specific directories, and in what I call LLG sites, local lead generation sites, and all this kind of stuff. Well, this is just another traffic source, another way to generate traffic from a local area, from competitor brand searches. I'll let you tell what it is, but I started testing with it right after I joined your program after seeing your webinar a couple of months ago, and it absolutely works. And it's crazy how in some cases you can outrank their own money site pages for
Yep.
brand searches and literally poach traffic away from them. It's fabulous. And so again, I think it's just a brilliant concept, and I'm so glad to have you on today, man. So with that, I'm going to kind of turn it over to you, and I'll just be in the background in case you need me for anything.
Okay, cool. Well, before I get started, I'll just say, hey guys, welcome everybody. I'm not very good with Zoom, so if I miss your questions, I'll figure it out as I go along. I'm going to turn my camera off if you do the same, and then I'll share my screen, and at least that way you guys can see the full screen. Oh, it's trying to share my iPad and everything here. Should have tested this before we come live, shouldn't we? Let me have a look at this.
That's all right. You can either pick a particular application window or the whole desktop.
Right, so it's got desktop 1, desktop 2, and desktop 3, but it's not telling me which is which. Ah, there we go. Boom. You might have to give me a second here, buddy. Sorry about this.
No worries.
Can you guys see my screen?
I'm not seeing anything yet. Or just see Mike Martin. Your name, I mean.
Right. What about now?
Now I can see it. Yes, sir.
Give me a second. It's still asking me things to allow Zoom to do. Sorry, guys. I don't use Zoom very often, so I feel like a virgin again. Right. Okay, we skipped ahead a little bit there, guys. So I'll start with the first thing. Right. Hopefully everybody can see my screen. I'm just gonna try and figure out where the chat is on this. Sorry. There we go. Right. So the chat's up here. Okay. If I miss the questions, I'll try and get back to them later on in the presentation. I'm just gonna try and move these over onto this screen. And we are away. We are live. Okay, guys. So anyone who knows me, I like to teach in like a story style format. And the reason I do that is I find it sinks in better. People get it better and it kind of sticks. So once it's stuck, you can then get into the training and all the other stuff that we do afterwards, which gives you it makes it a lot easier. If you understand the concept, you understand the process, you understand why you're doing what you're doing and the potential levels that you can get with this, it works out a hell of a lot better. So today we're going to go through how to quickly and easily get your own local brand jacking network that converts your competitor search traffic straight to you. So you're about to learn how to tap into a local traffic source that's widely overlooked and generates more leads than keyword location. So I'm going to give a bit of a backstory here before we jump on and go any further. So back in maybe 2010, okay, makes me feel old. First page domination was easy. I could simply build more sites with more pages, and within 6 months, I owned the full first page of Google with relatively easy niches. And some of you people on here might be old enough to remember the days when we could do that. But I was building mass page websites with thousands of pages, and a fair number of them were getting indexed. So I thought, build more sites fast and win. And it worked, guys. I made an absolute fortune. Then Google, as it's done over the years, got smart. And these huge sites with tens of thousands of pages stopped indexing and ranking, so we needed a new way. And we started building local relevant sites with local radiuses with less than 200 pages, okay? And these worked. However, every other business was also targeting local, meaning keyword location ranking got harder and harder and harder, and the time to rank got longer and longer. And honestly, a couple of years back, I was looking at this and I thought the days of quick wins were over without paid ads. Okay. And I was about ready to accept this. And then one of my business partners, and he basically said to me, he had an idea about brand jacking other people's businesses. Now, it sounds illegal, it's not, and I'll show you why soon, okay? Locally, and rank for their brands than servicing their clients. So we tested this using paid ads, and it worked like crazy. But as with anything Google Ads, it got very expensive very, very fast because it's an auction. So we decided to try doing it with websites, and we started seeing rapid results again. So we were getting long-term first page rankings, and we could build a brand jacking website within, say, 20 to 30 minutes, so much faster than building a normal website, ranking for 50 to 500 business brands easily. In fact, let's put this into perspective, right? So we've been doing keyword location sites for over 10 years, okay? So I've been doing it for over 10 years. We started brand jacking websites about, I'd say it's about 2 years ago properly now. We started building them on a regular basis. And as of about 3 months ago, this is the last time we checked, they're responsible for 49% of our monthly between 10 and 14,000 incoming leads. Okay. So that kind of a backstory, you've got the history. So you're about to learn how to tap into a local traffic source that's widely overlooked and generates more leads than keyword location. Okay. So what we do with our brand jacking websites also enables us to dominate keyword location. Do you know what? Before I go any further, let me give you a couple of examples. Let me see. Can you guys see my screen? Let me know you can see my screen. Okay,
I see an incognito window.
Incognito, brilliant. That's absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick a couple of small areas and I'm going to paste some stuff in. So this is an area near me. Okay, so if you check this out, this is auto electrician near me. We're not first, which is great. It's a great first example. Okay, but let me show you. So I want you to recognize this page. Okay. So you see this number, 07989838383, right? So this is position number 2 on the first page of Google. This is position number 3 on the first page of Google. This is position number 4 on the first page of Google. Okay, let's keep going down. And let's skip that one because that's not us. That's Airtasker. I don't know who they are, but I think they're a lead gen company. There we go. This is us in the 5th position on the first page of Google. And then the 6th position. I won't bother going any further down because obviously once you get below the top half of Google or the first page, it's kind of a waste of time. But that is a place on the south coast of the UK. Now I'm going to go all the way to Scotland. Okay, with this same page. Okay, see this first one? auto-lock.co.uk. Recognize the page, the phone number. Okay, watch the second one down. So this is the first and second position, first page of Google. This is the third one. Now look at this. It's not the same page, but look at the phone number. 07989838383. Okay, so these are example sites. Let's jump below the maps and see what we're doing a bit further down. So the 4th position, same page, and then 5th position, you got the same page. In fact, I'll show you the 6th position on this one just because same page. It's not, but it's the same number. You see the same phone number? So as you can start to see here, what we're doing, we're not just taking a few listings. I'm going to show you loads of examples tonight. And the 7th position, I won't go any further than that. 7th position, we're doing the same. Now I'm going to go over and take you to Wales. So we're going to drive all the way from Scotland right down to Wales. This is a place in Wales. So we're going to go another site, top of Google. Watch this. Okay, recognize the page. Okay, next one down. Let's do it again. Recognize the page. Okay, let's jump below the maps. You can imagine how the businesses feel that are competing with us again in this. And this is what you're going to be able to do in your niche. Okay, there's the position number 3. Let's do position number 4. We're obviously not Yale, so I won't do position number 5. Let's try somewhere else in Wales. Let me try another location in Wales 1 second. And I'll do a couple more of these just so you can see we're moving up and down the country. So this is, recognize the page. Okay, and then we scroll down. Watch this. This is not the same page, but it's the same phone number. So it's still one of our sites. It's an old site that. In fact, if you look, that one's not even got an SSL certificate on it. It's an old site that still ranks like crazy. So we just leave it up and leave it alone. The same as this one. It's not even got an SSL certificate on, but it's the same number. Because I give these leads to my brother. So he's happy for me to show this because I give them to him. I don't actually generate revenue. I just build them for him. And there you go. Position number 4 is us. We're obviously not Yale. Now let's go to the center of the UK. So we call this the Northwest, but it's the center of the UK where the business is based. So here's an area in the Northwest UK, number 1 position. And we should be ranking well in this location, because in this location, this is where the number 3 position, the number 4 position, same one, it's us. Number 5 position. Okay, number 6 position. And I'm going to show you some more current listings later tonight that will show you areas that we're absolutely dominating in other industries. But as you can see, we're absolutely dominating. And let's go back to where I'm based, because we wasn't the number 1. So I'll pick another small area near me. Okay, let's have a look at the top one. So this is another area on the south coast near where I'm based. And as you can see, number 1, number 2, it was quite impressive when I did it on the first page, but as you can see, it gets less and less impressive, because it's like, holy shit, this is this guy just keeps going. And as you can see, it's the same page all the way down to the top 5 positions. We're not bothered about anything below the top 5, but as you can see, in most areas we target, we're dominating the first page of Google, and we're doing this in dozens and dozens and dozens of niches. And it's kind of what I'm going to teach you guys to do tonight. And then you're going to have the option to do it yourself, or you're going to have the option to let us help you. It's totally up to you. So what we do with brandjacking websites also enables us to dominate keyword location as I've just shared. So after today, if you run a local business, then your competitors are going to hate you and envy you all at the same time. And this is because they will see you doing exactly what I've just demonstrated, but they'll have no clue how you're doing it. Okay. If you run a rank and rent business, your clients are going to think you're the best thing since sliced bread. And that's because, well, they're going to be absolutely everywhere with a single web page. Literally, they're going to need one web page, and you're going to be able to put them everywhere. In fact, if you're interested in generating loads of local leads in any industry you choose at a fraction of their usual cost and effort, you're going to want to stick around, because once you're getting loads of leads, sales, and clients, you can pretty much do business on your own terms. I've just seen a question come in. Is this only in local? You can do this in national as well. So anyone who doesn't know who I am, my name is Mike Martin. I built one of the largest independently owned locksmith companies in the UK using similar strategies. I've been doing local business for 15 years now. I've been very, very successful at it for the last 10. We generate between 10 and 14,000 leads a month from SEO. I'm an SEO marketing expert, and I'm the author of 4 best-selling business books, which are on the screen now. So the 1-sentence marketing course, In a World Full of Sheep, FU, I'm an entrepreneur, How to Create the Perfect Sales Webinar, and then Get Rich with Digital Real Estate, which is kind of what we're going to be talking about tonight. Now, I've been building local websites and dominating Google since 2010. I thought I knew everything there was to know about ranking website and dominating local. But as a student of the game, I'm always on the lookout for new strategies and techniques. It was 2021, and I was searching online, studying what the big companies do to win and trying to figure out how I can make it work for local, okay, for the local, because I do a lot of local. I didn't expect to find anything that I hadn't already tried, but I did. I found something the big companies are doing to generate not just a few, but hundreds of thousands of clicks to their websites from their top 2 or 3 competitors. I discovered a strategy that they're using to bring in thousands of new customers every single month, and almost nobody else is doing it. They're leveraging other businesses' brands to fill their pipelines and get more lead sales and clients coming to them. Now, the beauty of this is that the harder their competitors work on their own business brands, the more customers these companies actually get. So if you imagine, the more a business tries to generate leads to themselves for their own business, the more you're going to get. So once you've implemented what I share today, you will have the ability to be more successful in your local industry with far less effort. Once you're successful, people look at you differently, family are more proud of you, and people respect you more, both personally and professionally. Now, you might think it's sad that I've said that, okay? But it's a fact of life. With success comes respect, admiration, and opportunities to be more successful. Without success comes hard work, long hours, and a constant daily grind. Which one would you prefer? Do you want people to respect you and give you the opportunities? Or do you work hard for every single penny you get? Okay, some people like to work hard for every single penny. I don't, okay? So today I'm going to show you how to create something that takes 15 to 30 minutes to build, targeting 50 to 500 local businesses direct brand search, We will use brandjacking websites to quickly steal your competitors' search traffic and have their online search coming directly to you. Now, you might be thinking, okay, people going to brandjacking websites are searching for a certain business. If that were true, would big companies be doing this? So I can go in and type MailChimp into Google. And as you can see, Klaviyo, then MailChimp, then Brevo. So Klaviyo and Brevo are both brandjacking MailChimp, and Klaviyo are actually out cost per clicking them on their own business brand name to get to the top of Google and steal all their business. Aweber, if you look at this, this is crazy to me, this one. Aweber, ConvertKit, GetResponse, MailChimp, and Klaviyo are all brandjacking Aweber for their business brand name, and they're all out cost per click in Aweber. So top 4 listings on Google with paid ads for Aweber is not actually Aweber. Here's another one, Compare the Market. They are actually number 1 for their own business brand. But Confused.com, The Comparison Expert, and QuoteZone are all business brand jacking them. And the next one is actually my business, okay? Some of you guys might even use it. Lead Simplify is my company, one of my companies. And as you can see here, Zoho are actually brand jacking me and out cost per clicking me on my own business. And so is Inside-Global. Why do you think big companies are paying per click to brand jack one another? Let me know in the chat why you think big companies are paying on a cost per click basis to take each other's brand searched. All right, I just needed to get a drink there, guys, getting a dry throat, so I'll jump in. The answer is because it makes a lot of money. Okay, that's it. It's as simple as that. It makes a fortune. Now, I'm going to ask you to give me a gift today. So your gift to me is if I spend the next 45 minutes teaching you this, all right, I'm going to teach you this for the next 45 minutes, whether you do it with me, you do it on your own. All I want is that you actually promise me that you're going to use it in your business. Okay, so like this crazy guy on the screen now jumping around, I want you to be like, yes, definitely, I'm in. I'm definitely going to do this in my business to generate more leads. And then my gift to you is if you're still here at the end, I'm going to give you my technical website or SEO checklist. This is the first thing we do for any client website. So any clients that come in for any type of SEO, no matter what it is that they want from our agency, this is the first thing we do. So it includes all the resources we use, a 2-week free trial to our favorite SEO software, and 11 places we put every website for SEO links, traffic, and to speed up indexing. So you're gonna this will help anybody that's got a website online. After today, you're going to be able to set up in any local industry you choose, and within a few short months, have lead sales and clients coming directly to you or a business of your choosing. So if you were in that position right now, how would you turn those leads into money? Now, this is something that I'm not expecting you to answer, but it's something that I want you to think about, because everybody wants leads. But I know so many people that get to the point 2 to 3 months in with this and they start absolutely smashing it, generating loads of leads, and they haven't got a clue how to make money. Start thinking about that as you start generating your leads so that you know where you're going to take this so that it turns into a business rather than just one of these guys that says, I've got tons of leads, but no money. Okay. Now, today I'm going to cover section 1, how to tap into a local traffic source that's widely overlooked and generates more leads than keyword location. I'm going to show you how to rapidly build local brandjacking websites that will rank locally for your competitor's brand search. And then I'm going to show you how to point all that traffic straight at your business so they contact you instead of your competition. Let's get started. So section number 1 is how to tap into a local traffic source that's widely overlooked and generates more leads than keyword location. So the lifeblood of any business is customers, and 99% of customers to local businesses come from where? Well, it's actually the internet. Okay. Nowadays, everybody gets nearly all the leads. Even your offline marketing usually results, and I'll show you how soon, in online search clicks and clients. So where do 99% of businesses need to be found if they want more customers? The answer is the internet. So today's strategy takes prospects already searching for your competitors online and turns them into your customers. So the more brand building and brand marketing your competition do, the more lead sales and clients you get. The more competitive a niche you're in, the harder everyone else is working to get clients for themselves, the more clients they're actually sending to you. Picture that, yeah? This is easier in the more competitive niches because the businesses in a more competitive niche spend more time on brand marketing. Not just more time, they spend more time, they spend more money, they put in more effort. Did you know that online local brand search in its entirety, usually, probably in about 99% of industries, dwarfs keyword location? Even though this works, okay, just the same for any business that has local search online. Let us use accountants in the UK as an example. And then after that, we're going to use realtors in the US as an example. So I'm going to talk you through some of the statistics now. This is the boring bit of the presentation, guys, but it'll just bring home exactly what it is I'm talking about. So according to Ahrefs, in the UK, 13,000 people search for accountant online every single month, okay? But look how difficult it is. They say you need, okay, if you look just below the 73 where it says super hard, just below that, it says that you need 235 backlinks with trust, authority, and relevance in your niche to rank page 1 for this keyword. If you look at that, it says domains to rank in the top 10, not in top position. 235 backlinks in an accountant industry. How the hell is anyone going to do that? Yeah, it isn't going to happen, right? But as of 2022, according to the Accountancy and Business Reporting Council, there are around 41,480 accountant firms in the UK. On average, they receive approximately 25 to 50 direct brand searches each per month. So when it's shared out between them all, 41,480 accounting firms multiplied by 25, which is the lower of the two figures, searches per month is 1,037,000 searches per month online for accountants brands that only one other business is targeting. Now, just let that sink in a second. One other business is targeting. So what does that say? That means if you start going after other business brands online, you're only competing with one other business for the keyword. According to Ahrefs in the UK, 2,100 people search for accounting firm Moore Kingston Smith online every single month. Look at the competition, okay? 2,100 searches. Second place is worst case scenario, even if there was competition. But getting to the first position for this is absolutely easy, right? According to Ahrefs in the UK, 3,300 people search for accounting firm Begbie's Trainer online every single month. Look at the competition. Second place is worst case scenario. You'll keep hearing me say that because when you actually realize that this keyword is right up at the top of Google, and worst case scenario, you're going to land position 2, 3, 4, 5 on the first page of Google simply because maybe they've got a Facebook page, maybe they've got a web page, maybe they've got a couple of optimized things online. But realistically, if the way we build these sites, we outrank most of those organically straight out the gate. Here's another one. Look at this, right? According to Ahrefs, in the UK, 12,000 people search for accounting firm Evelyn and Partners online every single month. That's 12,000 people with a difficulty of 1. So there's no competition. Like I said, second place is worst case scenario. Almost as many searches as the whole UK for accountant. So if you was to spend 24 hours trying to rank for this keyword, instead of going after the keyword accountant, it's going to take you a year or 18 months to rank for. And even if only 30% of this traffic was realistically traffic you could take, yeah, you'd be absolutely smashing it. The time to the time spent on the effort compared to how much money you can actually generate from this, which I'll show you why soon, is ridiculous. Now let's have a look at something else. According to the Ahrefs, in the USA, 48,000 people search for real estate agent every single month. I'm getting some sunglasses in the chat now, guys. Real estate agent online every single month, right? Look at that, 48,000 searches, 65. So it's not super hard, but it's pretty hard. But you're still going to need 160 backlinks to get to the first page of Google. So it says. According to Ahrefs in the USA, 3,000 people search for real estate brokerage online every single month. But look how difficult it is to rank for. Okay, super hard, 619 backlinks to get anywhere near it. Right. According to Ahrefs in the USA, 300 people search for Realtor California online every single month. Again, guys, look how hard it is. It's only 300 searches. Okay. It's a money keyword, but when we're looking at other business brand search, so are they. Here's another one, which is a little bit easier, but in Ahrefs in the USA, 1,900 people search for Realtor Florida online every single month. Super hard to rank for. You need a ton of backlinks. Again, in the USA, 900 people search for Realtor Texas online every single month. Again, really, really difficult to rank for. You need 524 backlinks and there's only 900 search. Now, according to the National Association of Realtors, there are over 360,000, right? I was shocked at this number, real estate brokerage firms operating in the United States. On average, they receive approximately 50 to 100 direct brand searches each per month. So the ones I've just shown you get quite a bit more than most of the average firms, okay? 360,000 real estate brokerage multiplied by 50 searches per month each is 18 million searches per month online for real estate brokerage brands that only one other business is targeting. I mean, just let that sink in a second. 18 million, even if only 30% of this traffic is any good, you're still talking 4.5 million searches a month, maybe more, that's relevant. I mean, this is a national basis. So according to Ahrefs, in the US, 1,200 people search for a brokerage firm, first team real estate online every single month. Look at that. 1,200 searches with a difficulty of 3. According to Ahrefs, in the US, 3,800 people search for a brokerage firm, William Revace, I think it's pronounced, online every single month. Look how easy it is to rank for. According to Ahrefs, in the US, 8,200 people search for brokerage firm Douglas Elliman online every single month. Look how easy it is to rank for. This one's a little bit harder, okay? Coldwell Banker gets 66,000 searches online per month, and the keyword real estate agent only gets 48,000 for the whole country. Okay, you find a few of these cash cows like this, and it's a little bit harder to rank for, but look, it's still only 45 backlinks. If you start knowing what you're doing with backlinks and stuff like that, then this is a doable keyword. And guess what? Even if it's pretty difficult, second, third, or fourth position on the first page of Google, you're still up there because nobody else is targeting it. Can you see just how powerful this strategy actually is? If you had just an extra 50 customers coming directly to you each month for free, what would that mean for your business? Would that mean you'd be able to cancel your paid ads? Does anyone here do paid ads? If you do, could you turn them off? Would that mean you'd be able to stop advertising altogether? Would you be able to put your prices up? And would you be making more profit than you are right now? I'm guessing all of the above. You'd switch ads off, you put prices up, and more profit, and life would be pretty awesome. And that's only 50 extra customers a month. So let me ask you a question. What are the 2 kinds of local organic traffic online? Someone give me a note in one of the chats. I can see we've got a few different chats kicking around now. Let me know in one of the chats. What are the 2 kinds of local organic traffic online? Whilst I get a drink. Maps, listings, and websites. Okay. Thank you, Peter. You're the first one to put in anything in the chat there for that one. Guys, the answer actually is keyword location and brand search. Okay. Organic traffic is either done keyword location, which is like Plumber London, Plumber Manchester, Plumber Miami, or whatever like that, and then other business brand searches, your local organic traffic. Now, let me just give you a couple of examples here. Example, keyword location. You're in a location that gets 3,000 searches a month. Local keyword location. So example, Plumber Miami, and so on and so forth. Those local business brand searches, okay? Keyword location gets 3,000 searches a month. Let's say there's 200 businesses in that location, yeah? 3,000 searches divided by 200 business equals 15. So if everything was equal, each business would get 15 clicks a month, which is not enough. Not for pretty much any business. With 200 businesses chasing the same keyword, will it be easy to rank for? This is the question. Okay, 3,000 searches, 200 businesses, and then I've drawn a little picture down the bottom here, and you're the guy on the left-hand side. They're tugging against all these people. Now, you might be super, super, super strong. You might be an absolute SEO ninja and be able to pull all those people over and get right the way to the top of Google. But what happens the second you stop fighting? What happens the second you stop pushing that rock up the hill? Is all of them people drag back, and all of a sudden, your site starts to drop throughout the rankings, and you're having to work and work and work and work again. Okay? So it's difficult. Example, same location, brand search. So same location, there's 200 businesses in that location. Each business gets 50 brand search per month, which equals 10,000 searches per month in total. So we've already dwarfed the 3,000 searches per month, yes? Competition targeting that traffic equals 1. There's only one other business targeting the keyword in the location. With one business chasing the same keyword, will it be easy to rank for? Now, a lot of people are probably looking at this and going, no, it'll be easy. It'll be super easy. Oh, yeah, it'll be so easy. There's only one other business. Guys, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter how competitive that number 1 spot is, because second position is worst case scenario. You're still going to be in the top 5 on the first page of Google. pretty easy for 99% of the keywords, and it's going to stick because there's only ever going to be one other business trying to rank for that specific keyword. Did you know that the majority of offline brand marketing now converts into online search? Now, this is something where a lot of online SEOs and a lot of people that do a lot of rank and rent and stuff like that don't actually think about it, right? But for example, let's have a look at this. This is Oldham Athletic Football Ground, okay? Now imagine you're sat there in the stands at a game one weekend, and you see that massive roof that's probably cost Kenyan Paints 100 grand to put the roof on, so that they can keep the name of their business on top of that, on top of that roof. Okay. Now you search Kenyan Paints on Google, and you click the first website that shows up. Is this Kenyan Paints? Okay, so that's what you ask, and the person on the end of the phone says, nope, but we sell paint. How can I help? So imagine that's your business. You're some paint company. They've spent 100 grand sticking a roof up to get that advertising in place. Somebody searches Kenyan Paints and they land on you. Okay, let's look at this one. Nelmo and Co Accountants, same situation. Somebody at this football ground, they search Nelmo and Co Accountants. Is this Nelmo and Co Accountants? Nope, but we're accountants. How can I help? Same situation here. This is a Lincoln City football ground. As you can see, Nicholson Chartered Accountants and Business Advisors. There's no website on there. There's no phone number on there. If there was, it'd probably be tiny. So you go on Google, you search Nicholson Chartered Accountants, and you click the top website. Is this Nicholson Chartered Accountants? No, but we're accountants. How can I help? Because you're outranking them. Same here with Baton Solicitors on the side of Weymouth Football Ground. Here's another one. Firehouse Roofing. Is this Firehouse Roofing? No, but we're roofers. How can I help? You're not trying to find Firehouse Roofing. You just want a roofer. That's why you drove past and thought, oh, I need a roofer. This guy's probably spent thousands on this. Imagine you search Google and you're like, Faris Real Estate, and you click the top listing. Is this Faris Real Estate? And the answer coming back from you or whoever's there is no, but we manage the exact same properties. How can I help? You're starting to see how brand marketing actually works. Here's another example. Gorilla Scaffolding, right on the side of a building. Gorilla Scaffolding. Somebody drives past. They're not going to write the phone number down. They're just going to remember, Gorilla Scaffolding. You drive past their building. You're in the exact same situation. You see Gorilla Scaffolding right across the side of the building. You go to search Gorilla Scaffolding online, and you click on whichever listing comes up first. You see a bus pass you in the high street with AMC Accountants on the side. You search AMC Accountants and you click their website that comes up first. You see a billboard on the side of the road for Riley Financial Services. You go online and you search Riley Financial Services and you click the website that comes up first. You go to a football match and you see Manson Wealth Management on the board surrounding the pitch. You go online and you search Manson Wealth Management and you click the first listing that shows up in Google. Was you actually looking for any of those businesses? So if you was going on there searching, was you looking for AMC Accountants? Was you looking for Riley Financial Services? Or was you looking for Manson Wealth Management a minute ago? Or was you just looking for anyone who does what it is they do? And that's the important part. Okay. Most of these searchers are looking for anybody who does what it is that they do. So they see this offline marketing, they search it online, and if you're at the top of Google, you get a customer. I would argue, okay, you were looking for a business that does what they do, not them in particular. Do you actually see how this has the power to convert amazingly? Anybody watching now should be like, oh my God, yeah, this is actually really, really powerful. People are searching for what it is you do, not the company that paid for the advertisement, because the company hasn't yet built any trust or anything else with these prospects. Let's call them prospects. They're not customers yet, they're prospects. So the more brand building and brand marketing your competition do, the more people start searching for their business online, the more lead sales and clients you get. The harder they work, the more you make. Guess who's been doing this at scale since the early 2000s? And I didn't know this at first. I just found out. But guess who's been doing this at scale since the early 2000s? The answer is, okay, I'm getting this works like crazy. Amazon. Right. So anyone who knows the backstory of Amazon, right? Jeff, super smart dude. Back in the 1990, whatever it was, 94, 95, 96, something like that. He was a Wall Street broker. He had a great idea to build an online bookstore because there's millions and millions of books being released every single year. They're all pretty much the same size and they all fit for a standard letterbox in most houses all over the world. So millions of products per year or thousands of products per year. They're great for distribution network. But what else? Ask yourself this. What else does every single book come with? Every single book comes with an author, right? and an author that gets searched on a regular basis online. I know this because I write books. What else that comes with every single book? It comes with the book name and title, which is a brand, which is brand marketed. Okay. It comes with a marketing team. I know this because I've released 4 books. I've got a 5th and a 6th book coming out soon. Okay. And you spend thousands on advertising and promoting and marketing those books to make sales and to generate revenue, to promote yourself and to promote your brand and to promote your book and to promote your message. Okay. Look at this. In a world full of sheep, F you, I'm an entrepreneur. This is my book. Guess who's at the top of Google ranking for my book right there? In a world full of sheep, F you, I'm an entrepreneur, is Amazon. Let me show you this one here. Get Rich with Digital Real Estate. This is another one of my books. Okay. Amazon are paying on a per click basis to rank for my book. And they're also ranking a web page directly underneath it for my book in Google. What are they doing? The brand jacking. Okay. Now let's just look at the next one here. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rich Dad Poor Dad, number 1 in the listing is Amazon. Directly underneath them is richdad.com, which I'm assuming, I don't know for definite, that's Robert Kiyosaki's actual website for Rich Dad Poor Dad. Your industry doesn't matter. Okay, there are businesses and brand names in all industries, and you can capitalize on it hugely if you play the smart game. But because local business brands are so easy to rank for, there is very little work involved in building and ranking these websites. So our process, we build a brand jacking website, which is literally a WordPress website, okay? We add all the businesses by importing them, and I'll tell you exactly how soon. We let index/rank, and that is it. We're not building backlinks to these things at scale. We're not doing any excessive work. We let it index, and it ranks, and we get the traffic. Brand is easy to rank for because there's only you and one other business targeting it. Keyword location is a little harder. The way we build these, we get both. The way we build these, we rank for both. This is Accountants Power Stock here. And as you can see, we're number 1 above the maps. This is Accountants Stowborough. And as you can see, we've got number 1 above the maps. This is Accountants Piddle Hinton. And as you can see, we're number 1, 2, and 3. I'm assuming it's above the maps. In fact, right, let's not do screenshots. Let's do some live proof, right? So we built some sites a few months ago. Let's look at their rankings. So let me ask you a question first. What is the hardest industry to rank for online? Now, what most people will say, okay, is they might say lawyer. Some people might say SEO. Some people might say plumber. Some people might medical. Porn actually might be correct. Okay, they're probably the smartest SEOs in the world. However, we won't go down that route. Real estate, gambling, locksmiths are actually really difficult because unless they're at the top of Google, they don't get anywhere. Casinos, maybe legal. I would argue that SEO should be the hardest industry to rank for online. Okay, and the reason behind that is SEOs are supposed to know what the hell they're doing. Okay, so now let me reopen this page we were looking at before. And I built some local SEO sites a few months back now. Okay, but if you check them out, you can go to Whois and all that stuff and see how old the domains are. And you can check whether they've got backlinks and all that stuff. And you'll be shocked to find that they've got nothing. The way we build these just works. And I'm going to do keyword location instead of business brand because it's a lot more difficult. But let me just show you. So these are small areas near where we're based, okay? So I've just put SEO agency Bear Regis. So remember this page, okay? This website could be yours, right? So remember that word. And then let's look at the next one down. This website could be yours. And as you can see, let's look at the next one down. This website could be yours. And I'll do the top 4 on this one, and then we'll jump into a different area and show you what I mean. So as you can see, this website could be yours. Okay, now let's try another area near that one. So I'm going to do, because we've only got these ones local. We have actually got them, some of our sites on a national basis. Okay, sponsored listings in this area, okay? Sponsored listing, sponsored listing, sponsored listing. You can't outrank them for SEO, unfortunately. So let's look at the top listing here. Oh, look at that one. It just so happens. So these are SEO guys that are actually using paid ads to get to the top of Google because we're taking everything off them. In fact, Authentic Style is second. Let's have a look at this one. Who's third? Okay, we're third. We're not fourth. Let's see this one. We're fifth. Let's have a look at a different area. Let's look at Abbotsbury, which is another area near me. SEOs using PPC. That's funny, right? Andrew Green Web Design. As you can see, that's not actually. So there you go. But that's actually ranking for SEO agency Abbotsbury, but it'll also rank for his business brand search. We'll go to the next one down the page. As you can see, same page again. Go to the next one down, you're going to see same page again. Your next one down, you're going to see the same page again. Now let's do another couple before we move on. Let's try. I'm looking at a map here to get the locations up that are near me. So we're going to try this little area here. Right, let's click on the top one and have a look. And as you can see, the same page is ranking again. And if we move down to the next one, as you can see, the same page is ranking again. We're building Brandjacker sites. Let's move to this one down here. This is the same page again. As you can see, in some of these areas, the maps, so there's 5 listings before the maps here. There's your maps. Okay, this one I believe is us again down here. So as you can see, same page. In some areas, we are absolutely dominating the first page of Google. Not just for simple niches, but as you can see, these are SEO agencies and we are pushing them out everywhere. So as you can see, number 1, number 2, we've done nothing different to these websites than exactly what I'm going to show you how to do in a minute, our step-by-step process. Okay, nothing different at all. You can check them out. You can do all the research you want on the domain names, and you'll see we've done nothing different than what I'm teaching you to do tonight. So we know they rank for keyword location. Sorry, I started moving on with my presentation, then thought we can look at a few more of them later if you want, guys. We know they rank for keyword location. Now let's look at how they rank for brand. So, and how we build them rapidly. That's probably just as important. So how to rapidly build local brandjacking websites that will rank locally for your competitors' brand search. So I built one of the largest independently owned locksmith companies in the UK, okay? I learned to pick locks on YouTube. So I wasn't a locksmith, didn't go through any qualifications and all that. Then built my company using similar strategies to what I'm sharing with you today. I started in Manchester, UK. And when I gave the company to my brother and sister, because I was doing this in lots of more profitable niches, we had a national locksmith company covering the whole country with over 800 contractors working for us almost every single day. So because I know this niche so well, I'm going to use Manchester Locksmiths as my example. So Locksmith Manchester, right? So to build a brandjacking website, you need certain information. So for Locksmith Manchester, there are 64 companies within about a 3-mile radius of Manchester, okay, that have the information we need. So 64 businesses that have the information that we need. So for a business brandjacking website to work pretty well, you need a business name, business address, phone number, longitude and latitude settings, and you need that because otherwise you can't do, we used to call it the Mexican wave sitemap, which basically what it does is pulls in the closest locations to every single page that you're currently on. So the linking structure is different, and you can do it between 3 to 20, 30, 40 links, and it works. Website URL, maps URL, Google rating, Google reviews, business description, and opening hours. How long will this take to get per business? So don't forget, we're trying to get business names, address, phone number, longitude and latitude details in the right format, industry, website URL, maps URL, which is actually a bit more difficult than you realize when you actually know where to find it, Google rating, Google reviews, business description, and opening hours. Now, we tested this with a girl with no tools at all. We'd let her go away and just do this. And on average, after a few days, it was taking her about 35 minutes per business. So she streamlined the process pretty well, taking her about 35 minutes a business. So 64 businesses times 35 minutes equals, so we've got any great maths people in the audience? We probably haven't, but it's 2,240 minutes or 37 hours, which is one full-time member of staff a whole week just to get the information for a tiny 64 local business brandjacking website. So that's just to get the information. That's not to build the site. Then you have to put it into a spreadsheet and figure out how to import everything into a brandjacking website. Now, if you're happy to build every single page individually, I actually did it back in the day when I first started out, which would take weeks for just one brandjacking website, then that's up to you. But I haven't got time for that. So in fact, let me know, have you got a spare 37 hours to put into a tiny site? I'm assuming I'm going to get nope, nah, no, negative, and all the rest of the no's in the world in there, okay? So let's look at how we do this in 15 to 30 minutes for hundreds of businesses. We start off by using software called GBP Scraper, okay? Google Business Profile Scraper. Now, it's expensive software, but it does it exactly how we need it and works perfectly every single time. So, for example, I go in and type in locksmith, type in Manchester, select google.co.uk because I'm going to do it in the UK. And then I get a green button that looks like this after about a minute, and it says download. Once I download this, it looks like this. So there's a shitload of information there. When you zoom in closer, you can see emergency locksmith Manchester. You can see the latitude, longitude, zip, region, county, country, major city or not, location, slogan. There's loads and loads and loads of information in there about all these different businesses. Now, going and collecting all this and getting it together and actually figuring out which businesses you want in the radius and so on and so forth takes forever, okay? Because there's name, address, phone number, longitude, latitude, industry, website URL, maps URL, Google rating, Google reviews, business description, and opening hours. Next, we install WordPress on a website, okay? So we pull down all in businesses. We install WordPress on a website. We install the plugin, Magic Page plugin, okay? And then up on the left-hand side, you will go to Magic Page plugin and templates, and you just download one of these templates and upload it to your website, okay? So that's pretty simple. Then you've got a list of these shortcodes here. So you don't have to put any content or information in the page. You paste all of these shortcodes into the page, and then down the bottom, you create the silo and linking structure, which we was talking about earlier. So it's cities count equals 25, type equals UL, which is unordered list. When you've done this and then you've uploaded the businesses, the pages start to look like this. So this is More Leads Local, which is one of my my agencies. Up front, as you can see, all the business information is added to the page. This automatically builds pages for every single business that you've uploaded content for. So if we was doing this in Manchester, it would pull in all them 64 businesses and build a page for every single business that's optimized just like this. Down the bottom of every single page, where we did that crazy little code with the UL and the this one here, cities count, type equals UL. That pulls in, because it says 25, the 25 closest businesses to the page that we're currently on. So each one of those listings down the bottom there links to, that'll be Pipefish Digital, White Creative, Perceptions Marketing, Local IQ, BAL, whatever that one is, Studios UK, and so on and so forth. Next, we do the meta information. So there's no complicated meta for these. This is exactly what we've done to build the sites we've shown you. We paste the meta information into the 3 different areas in the bottom of the Magic Page. Meta title, social title, and Twitter site. And then I tick the canonical, generate canonical link. You want that because obviously you don't want 2 pages getting the from Google. It knows, but I like to click it anyway. And then simple schema builder, you select down the bottom there. Submit to Google Search Console for indexing. And that is it. We leave it. We do that, we leave it, we move on to the next site, and you start getting rankings like this. Look at this one. White Creative Web Design. As you can see, we're number 1 and number 3, and they're actually number 2 with their own business. This is SEOmetric.io, marketing agency. We're number 1. They've got number 2 and number 3 position. UMKY SEO agency. We've got the number 1. They've got number 2 with their business website. This is Coco Media Graphic Designer. As you can see, we're the number 1 position on that one. London SEO Masters, okay? As you can see, they got the number 1 position. We only got position number 2. So good for them, okay? And then as you can see, Perceptions Marketing, one of the ones we looked at on the list a minute ago. As you can see, we've got the number 1. They've got number 2 and number 3. But there's a big but there. This should be massive, actually. This but should fill the whole page. If you click on these listings, we are faced with this. So the last one we just looked at, Perceptions Marketing. If you click on the listing, this is what it looks like, okay? So we've got the website, we've got the phone number, we've got the address, we've got the opening hours, we've got the types of stuff they do, business, graphic design agency, and all the rest of that stuff. London SEO Masters, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's all the information about London SEO Masters. Pipefish Digital is exactly the same. You're faced with all this information. SEOmetric.io, again, you're faced with all their information. The click to call would go to them and everything else. So next, we want to send all this traffic directly to you. So section number 3 is how to point all that traffic straight at your business, so they contact you instead of your competition. So do you remember this from before? MailChimp. So they're being branched out by Klaviyo and Breville. Aweber, they're being branched out by ConvertKit, GetResponse, MailChimp, and Klaviyo. Compare the Market are being branched out by Confused.com, The Comparison Expert, and QuoteZone. And my business, Lead Simplify, we are being branched out by Zoho and Inside-Global. Okay. We want to do the exact same, but not pay for every single click. So if I've got 1,000 visits a month going to your website, okay, or should I say if you have 1,000 visits a month going to your website, but all 1,000 visits are going directly to your competition, how does that benefit you? Okay, and the answer is it doesn't. In fact, it benefits your competition, sending them free lead sales and clients. But luckily for you, Okay, we already thought of this. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the website you were on a minute ago. Okay, the one you've just built, and you see you're going to click on Magic Page, top left. On the right hand side, you're going to click Other Shortcodes and Builders, and then you're going to scroll down under there and you're going to click Create Overlay. Now, whilst you're on this page, I will draw your attention to the box in the middle that says Head Code, right in the center of the screen. Head Code, that white box, just so you know where that is when I'm talking about that in a second, okay? So we click on the Create Overlay, and we go in, and I'm going to put mikemartin.uk in there, okay? And what will happen is this random ugly-looking code will pop up underneath, the highlighted stuff that I've highlighted. You're going to select all that, and you're going to copy it, and you're going to paste it into the head code, okay, which is on the Magic Page. Now, when I go back over to the Coco Media page, I'm faced with this. So as you can see, this is actually overlaid it with mikemartin.uk. Okay, so as you can see, mikemartin.uk. So what happens is the website looks like this. Google sees this. So Google still sees this because this is right there behind it. Okay, it ranks it based on this. It takes all this information, pushes it up to the top of Google based on Coco Media's information and the content that it pulls in from their webpage. It ranks in for keywords that they're going after. It ranks it for their business brand search, and it sends it straight over to you. So can anybody tell me, okay, what is this? What do you see? I'm going to get a drink of water, and I'm going to wait for you to answer what this is. How do we get the data for MPP export CSV from the Google Maps? You just download it, and then you click upload inside a Magic Page, and it works if you use GBP Scraper. Let me know what you see, guys. Come on. Oh, first person in got it right, Brian. Okay, well, that just feels stupid. Most people will say rabbit, rabbit, duck, 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 rabbit, duck, duck. It's actually a seagull looking at, but I always call it a duck. Rabbit, duck. Yeah, rabbit. So you that's nice, Nick. You see rabbit, but some people are like rabbit, and some are saying duck, and some are saying rabbit, because you can see the two different things. We do this to Google, okay? We do the same thing to Google. Google sees this, okay? Google sees this and ranks it based on all the information on this page, okay? So this can be our rabbit. And whilst the user sees your website sending all lead sales and clients to you. Does that make sense? Yes? So that's what we do. So today we've covered, okay, how to tap into a local traffic source that's widely overlooked and generates more leads in keyword location. How to rapidly build local brandjacking websites that will rank locally for competitors' brand search. How to point all that traffic straight at your business so they contact you instead. Okay. Can you see how powerful brandjacking websites that send all your competitors' traffic to your business are? Okay, I'm getting a laugh in there, I think, from Nigel, because you got the rabbit one. Okay, and will you feel confident using brandjacking websites in your business? Let me know in the chat how you feel about that. And another one is, can you see how easy brandjacking websites are to build? These things take no time at all. Okay, we've got sites that have been ranking doing this for over 2 years now, Rob. Never had a problem. And do you understand when brandjacking websites will rank long-term and have almost no competition? This is important, this one, because there is no competition. There's nobody else going after it. You're the only person besides the business themselves that's actually ranking for these keywords. And then I've got to ask you guys, would you like to implement brandjacking websites into your business immediately and start benefiting from them now? Because if you would, I would say, why did you come here today? And whatever that reason was, I would like to give you 2 choices. I would like to show you a package that I've designed specifically for you. Is that all right with you guys? If I share a package, in fact, there's 2 different packages here today that I've shared. And now you can go through, obviously, and implement everything that I've shared with you today all by yourself. Or you can implement the package that I've put together, which is going to make it 10 times easier. You're going to get all the tools, all the software, all the help and support and everything that you're going to need. And Bradley, our host tonight, bought into this a while ago. That's why he got me on here tonight, because he knows it works. So basically, I'm going to share this with you and let's see what you think. So it provides all the training templates, software, help and support that you're ever going to need to be super successful as a brand jacker, or for those who've got their own local businesses and don't want to get their hands dirty with this, you can pay a tiny bit more, and me and my team will do everything for you. So I'm going to introduce option number 1 first, which is the local brand jacker success pack. Okay, the harder they work, the more you make. All the training templates, software, help and support you're ever going to need to be super successful as a local brand jacker. So what are you going to need? Well, the first thing you're going to need is the GBP scraper. This pulls in all your local businesses in seconds so you can instantly upload them to your website, which means you're not spending weeks or even months getting everything pulled together. Literally, you select your location, you select your keyword, click download, and within about 60 seconds, you got everything in the perfect format that you need. But if you was to go and get the gold version of this on their website right now, it'd cost you $147 a month. So you're going to get Google Business Profile Scraper, gold package with $147 a month. What else do you need? Okay, you're going to need the Magic Page plugin. This lets you choose your primary business and automatically link all your businesses together. So Google crawls your site rapidly and indexes all your pages, whilst, which means you get more leads, sales, and more clients fast. Now, usually the no limits version of this for your own websites is $99 a month. So we're going to give you that as well today, included. So that's GBP Scraper Gold Pack. That's Magic Page Plugin Unlimited. What else do you need? Well, you're going to need templates. You see all them daft little shortcodes and everything I shown you earlier? Well, we're going to give you 20 pre-built templates with all the shortcodes already in the right place, which means you can upload the businesses and templates and you're done. Okay, now we sell this template pack for $1,000. Well, we sell 10 of these for 1,000. We've not actually put all 20 in, but you're going to get all 20. And they look something like this. So they don't look absolutely beautiful and amazing, but they've got everything in the right place. So it pulls it in, automatically ranks it. It means you've got zero work to do. So you're going to get the GBP scraper to pull down the businesses, Magic Page plugin to put everything in the right place, and you're going to get the template so that you don't even have to put the shortcodes in the right place. What else do you need? Brand jacking course. This takes you step by step through everything involved in winning as a local brand jacker, from finding expired domains to building brand jacker sites and getting paid. So the sites we've shown you today have been built probably 99% on brand new domains. It's really, really easy, okay? But this course takes you through building your first brand jacking website. It takes you through multi-niche brand jacker websites, okay? I'll show you one in a minute that's got some great statistics, a multi-niche one. We're going to show you how to do brand jacker sites with Gutenberg. We're going to show you how to find expired domains to skyrocket your success. We're going to show you link building for off-page SEO, so you can actually give these an extra push, and cloning your brand jacker website super, super, super fast. So that's all included inside the training course. You got GBP Scraper, Magic Page plugin, 20 pre-built brand jacker website templates, and local business brand jacking course. What else do you need? We're going to give you free hosting. So we're going to provide an unlimited hosting package with your deal, so you can build as many of these websites as you want, which means you can dominate 1 to 10 industries if you want. This has got to be worth $1,000. We don't actually sell the hosting. How much do you need? Link building you need for most of these sites? I've just got that question in the chat. We don't do much in the way of link building. Check out some of the sites I've shown you earlier tonight. Most of them have got 0 links. So you got GBP Scraper, Magic Page plugin, 20 pre-built brand jacking templates, local business brand jacking course, and unlimited brand jacker hosting. What else do you need? And the reason you don't need backlinks is because the structure and the way we do it just works. Brand Jacker Society. So you're going to get 6 months of our Brand Jacker community completely free of charge. So we meet once a month to help one another succeed, so you can speak to other successful brand jackers, which means you will be at the top of your game. So this is normally $69 a month. We meet every second Tuesday of the month for a couple of hours, and we go in and we talk about tips and tricks and strategies, and we help each other out. So this is great for people doing business brand jacking. It's great for anyone who's got a local business. It really will help. So GBP Scraper, Magic Page plugin, 20 pre-built brand jacking templates, local business brand jacker course, unlimited brand jacker hosting, and 6-month brand jacker society. Now, we have done a deal before. The normal deal price for this is $299 a month. Today's deal price for this is just $137 a month. So if you went and bought GBP Scraper on its own right now, this would be like you're getting a $10 discount off that. So you get GBP Scraper, Magic Page plugin, 20 pre-built templates, local business brand jacker course, unlimited brand jacker hosting, and 6-month brand jacker society for $137 a month. Or me and my team can do the whole thing for you. So I'm going to be introducing the local brand jacker done for you service. Now, this has got limited spaces, so we can't take on everybody. Okay. The harder we work, the more you make. Everything we've learned doing this implemented perfectly for you and your local business. So this would be 1 4-mile radius website per month for up to 48 months. Now, if you don't know what I mean by a 4-mile radius, let's say you was targeting London in the UK. As you can see, you've got Camden Town, Islington, Whitechapel, Paddington, Kensington, Chelsea, Battersea, Brixton, Camberwell. We build a keyword location page for every single one of these locations, okay? Don't worry, Aaron, I'll give you a link soon, buddy. We build a keyword location page for every single one of these pages. Then we pull in every single established business in this radius, and we build a page for every single one of those businesses. If you're going after Birmingham, you've got Hanford Wood, Handforth, Smethwick, Harborne, Balsall, Heath. There's tons. There could be hundreds and hundreds of locations in some of these. This is Glasgow, and as you can see, there's tons and tons and tons of locations in here. There's probably 100, 150 locations, plus there's probably similar number of businesses depending on what niche you're going after. This is Liverpool. As you can see, it goes all the way from Birkenhead through to Liverpool, up to Bootle, down to St. Michael's Hamlet. This is Manchester. Now, I used to live in Manchester. I live on the south coast of the UK now, but if you look at the top there, Prestwich, and you look at the bottom down there, which is West Didsbury and Withington, it's about a 20-minute, half-an-hour drive from Prestwich all the way over to West Didsbury. So that's the sort of radius that a 4-mile radius gets you. There is hundreds and hundreds of locations in here, all the way Pendleton, Strangeways, Cheetham Mill, Crumpsall, Prestwich, Pendlebury, Stretford, West Didsbury, like I said, Withington, Fallowfield, Levenshulme, Longsight. And then we do all these locations, and then we find every single established business in that location, and we do the same thing. Is another one, Miami. Now, if it was me going after Miami, I'd probably go in a little bit further so that you're not coming right off the coast. But as you can see, there's tons and tons and tons of locations there in Miami. Same here with New York. You've got tons and tons and tons of locations going all the way over to Jersey City, Midtown Manhattan, right down to the bottom of Carroll Gardens. I can imagine traveling from one of these places to the other takes hours, not just 20, 30 minutes like it does in Manchester because of the population. This is Los Angeles. So you're going all the way from Elcine Heights all the way down to the bottom, which is Vernon. I don't know where any of these places are. I've never been to LA. I'd love to go. Koreatown on the left, Ramona Gardens on the right, City Terrace on the right. And as you can see, then this is Houston. So the radius incorporates in most areas hundreds and hundreds of locations and hundreds of businesses. And then here's Washington as the final one we're going to look at. Okay, so it's going to be everything we've learned doing this, implemented perfectly for you and your local business times 12. What do I mean by that? Okay, I mean, we're going to turbo boost it up and we're going to do the first 12 websites immediately. That means 4 weeks from now, you would have 12 websites designed to rank for your competitors' business brands and keyword location in your industry and location. So just imagine how much traffic these could be getting a few months in once all 12 have been picked up by Google and have started to rank. So we're going to fulfill the first full year in month number 1 for you if you go after this. You're getting rankings like this. Accountants Power Stock, as you can see, we've got number 1. Accountants Turner's Puddle, as you can see, we're number 1 directly above the maps. Here we're number 2 directly above the map. We've got number 1 and number 2, sorry, above the maps. Here we've got position 1, 2, 4, and 5 on the first page of Google for Accountants Ringstead. As you can see, Accountants Piddle Hinton, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 5. Here for Accountants Ower Moyne, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First page of Google is another one, Accountants Poxwell, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the first page of Google. And the best thing is, the older these sites get, the more keywords they rank for, and the more lead sales and clients that you get. Now, you're probably looking at these and thinking, all right, these are tiny, these are local, these are not the bestest sites in the world, but obviously, as a community of sites, they generate tons and tons and tons of traffic. This is a site that we've got. This is one of our, we've got hundreds of these sites, but this is one of our national sites. I looked at this the other day and realized, oh, okay, this is pretty interesting. This is one local business brandjacking site. It's multiple niche, but as you can see, it's organic keywords of 66,700. This is in the UK. It's also got some in the US, even though it's a UK site, with 10,500 a month traffic from one of these sites. This site took me just the same amount of time as any of those other sites that you're looking at. But this one generates me lots and lots of new clients every single month. Plus, we will turbocharge this for you doing your first 12 websites in month number 1. So you're going to get one 4-mile radius website per month for up to 48 months, but we're going to fulfill the first full year up front. Okay. Then you're going to get backlinks from every single one of these websites to your business. So because they're local, you're going to have trust, authority, and relevance because they're going to be local and they're going to be ranking for keywords that your business wants to rank for. So we're going to do one backlink per month, every single month for up to 48 months, all pointing to your local business website. So this is Backlinko. In a world of SEO, search engine optimization, they're like votes of credibility from other sites. The more high quality backlinks you have, the higher your website is likely to rank in the search engine. So this means the links are going to increase your website's ranking. So this is like a double whammy. You're going to get a lead generation service, okay, sending loads of lead sales and clients. Plus, you're going to get a backlink service that ranks your website in the search engines with backlinks in your location and industry, sending you loads of lead sales and clients. So it's like a double whammy. Plus, we're going to do 12 backlinks in month number 1. So you're going to get 12 backlinks to your existing website, 12 websites designed to rank for keyword location and brand search within 4 miles radius of your target business and location. So you're going to get 1 4-mile radius website per month for up to 48 months. Backlinks from every single one of your businesses, and all your call and form leads sent directly to you. So all you need to do is give us your business website, and we'll send every single bit of traffic that comes from all of these websites straight to you and your business. So it's 100% of the lead sales and clients from up to 48 local websites coming directly to you. So each of these could be ranking for a few hundred keywords in your target location and industry. So just imagine how much of an advantage you're going to have over your competition. All you have to do is give us your company website, and we're going to send all the traffic directly to you. Right to cancel after 12 months and keep all the sites. So this is a 12-month deal, and that's because we put everything, we lose money for the first few months with you by building all these out, building all the backlinks, doing everything that needs to be done. So you can cancel everything after 12 months and pay just $75 per website per year to keep everything in place. So it's a 12-month deal that can run for up to 48 months. We do all the work. We put up all the cash up front. We fulfill the full year in month number 1. We use our resources to build, optimize, and send all the lead sales and clients directly to you. And then we oversee and manage your backlinks so that we do the right keywords and the right backlinks to your pages. Then if you don't want more sites after the first year, okay, it's just £75 per website per year, not per month. And you keep everything in place. And that means that there is a clause where you got to keep a minimum of 12 sites. And that's because if you're in a certain industry and certain location, we'll never work with another business in that industry and location. Okay. So we'll only work for one business in one location. And finally, so you get a 1 4-mile radius website, backlinks, all your calls and clients, right to cancel. And I'm going to give you 6-month Brand Jacket Society completely free of charge. So you can meet with every single one of us once a month, tips, tricks, and effective ways to skyrocket your business. Now, Brand Jacking Society done for you service is, so it's the 4-mile radius website, your backlinks, turbo boosted up by 12 on both of them, all your call and phone leads, 6-month Brand Jacking Society. You can either pay $300 per month, okay, for this service, plus VAT if you're in the UK, or save a further $600 and pay $3,000 per year plus VAT up front. Now you've got a right to cancel after 12 months. Keep each website for a small annual fee per site. The clause is minimum of 12 because we're not going to give any, if you've got the same industry business as you in that location, we would say, no, we're not going to work with them. That's why you have to keep 12. So Brand Jacket done for you clause is there's only 12 places available. And that's because we can take on 12 clients, but we can't really build more than 144 websites in the next 4 weeks. So we can only take on 12 people, only one business per location. So if you one business per industry per location, it's on a first come first serve basis. So if you're the second person in, we would contact you and say, is there any other industry locations you're interested in? If there's not, we give you a full refund. One industry, one location, 12-month contract. Guys, the link is in the chat. So it's brandjacker.com/Brad. I will paste that in there and see if I can send it to everybody. So the link is, I've just put the link in the chat, the only chat that I can see. There might be another chat on there, but I don't know how to use this very well. So is the Q&A, there's the chat, there's I don't know, I'm looking at on this, I'm not very good with thinking, but it's in there as you can see. So you've got your Brand Jacker Success Pack, GBP Scraper Gold Pack, which is normally $147 a month. Magic Page Plugin Unlimited, value $99 a month. 20 pre-built Brand Jacker templates, that's normally $1,000. Local business brand jacking course, that's for $997. Unlimited Brand Jacker hosting, we've put $1,000 value on that, but we don't actually sell it. 6-month Brand Jacker Society is $69. Normal deal price is $299 a month. That's normally the deal price, so that's even a discount of that. You pay just $137 a month. Everything or Brand Jacker done for you service, 1 4-mile radius website per month for up to 48 months. Turbo boosted up to 12 websites in the first month. Backlinks from every website to your business. Turbo boosted up to 12 backlinks in the first month. All call and form leads sent directly to you. And 6-month Brand Jacket Society valued at $69 a month. You pay just $300 per month. So if you go to brandjacket.com, you'll see it's $1,500. Or you can save a further $600 and pay $3,000 a year. Right to cancel after 12 months and keep all your websites for a small annual fee per site. And that also, if you do that, means that we'll never sell your area to anybody else. And you get that at brandjacker.com/Brad. Now, we'll draw your attention to this on the checkout page on the left-hand side. So basically, there's two options. You've got the software deal on the left-hand side, which is your DIY version. Or on the right-hand side, you've got the done-for-you version. So just let me state this out so that you understand clearly. Software equals 30-day refund and 30-day refund on all renewal payments, okay? We're not throwing a load of money at you. We're not throwing a load of resource or staff or everything else at you. So if you start with the software package, then you realize it's not for you, you don't like it, you want to move over to the 12-month deal, 30-day refund on all renewal payments, no questions asked. You just say it's not for me and we'll refund you as long as it's within 30 days. Okay, done for you service is a 12-month deal. There's no refunds, and you're in for 12 months. And that because we have to spend an absolute fortune on fulfilling this for you in the first month. But we're going to do exactly for you what we've done for ourselves over there with all the rankings and everything I've shown you today. So, guys, has anybody got any questions? Just let me know if you've got any questions whatsoever.
I saw one come in from Aaron, or excuse me, from Jokin. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Forgive me for screwing that up. He says, "You're building new sites or pages on my agency site."
No, we're building brand spanking new sites. We won't touch your website. All we want your website URL so we can send all the traffic to you, but we won't touch your website. The only thing that your website is going to get more lead sales and clients from all these sites that we're building, because we're going to when they click on any of these sites, they're going to see your website, but we're not going to touch your website. And in addition to that, you're also going to get backlinks from all of these websites. So as they start to mature, as they've been sat there longer, as they start to rank for the keywords that you're wanting to rank for with your business, okay, you butchered his name completely, by the way.
I know I did.
Then these links become more and more powerful over a period of time because you've got local, relevant, trusted backlinks from websites in your area that are ranking for keywords that you're trying to rank for. And your competitors are trying to rank for. And the great thing about this is we actually sent an email out to everybody that's taken this recently saying, look, this is officially the best thing we have ever done. And the email read something along the lines of that certain customers have been getting phone calls from competition saying, can you please take these down because you're ranking for all the keyword location and all the business brand search in our industry. There's no way they can get onto the internet unless they do use paid ads. And the answer is obviously no. and then it's a case of they'll contact us and it's like, sorry, but we've already got a client in that location. We can't do it for you. That works out really, really well. Do we have to buy all the No. So basically the $300 a month, that covers your cost of your domains, that covers the cost of the hosting, that covers us doing everything. Literally, when you purchase at brandjacker.com/Brad, if you do the done for you service, you do have to buy the domains on the software pack. If you go over to that, you will see that it asks you 3 questions. All we want to know is, what industry are you in? What location is your central location for your radius? And what is your business website URL that you want to send all these leads to? That is it. Those 3 questions get added onto the checkout, and we'll start working on this straight away. And about a month from now, sometimes it's a little bit longer. Sometimes it might be 5 or 6 weeks. You'll get a couple of emails along the way, but after that, you'll get a list of all your domain names that have all been built. They've all been done. Everything's set up in place. Your website's on top of them all, so it shows your site everywhere. And we will, they'll have been submitted to Google Search Console. They'll all be Cloudflare to have full SSL certificates and all the rest of that stuff. And then we start tweaking them over a period of time.
Beautiful.
Software package. Yes, on the software package, you do pay for your own domains. Literally. So basically, it says it here. If you have a look back on the checkout page, it says best for resellers, entrepreneurs, and agencies, right? So if you're buying the software deal, if you're a DIY guy, if you're one of these guys who wants to go out and do it themselves, and then on the right-hand side, the done for you service is best for local service businesses. So if you're a plumber, if you're a roofer, if you're not obviously some mega SEO guy, but you really want to do this. I mean, we've got clients in everything from opticians to legal professionals to accountants to absolutely everything you can think of. Roofing. In fact, you know what our biggest client base is actually local SEO agencies, which is ridiculous to me, which is like, oh my God, I never thought we'd sign an SEO agency up because I assumed all SEO agencies knew exactly how to do all this stuff. But it turns out they're like, wow, this is amazing. I'm going to be your customer. We were like, wow. Right. do I need to buy the WP plugin if I cancel after 2 months? If you cancel after 2 months, then if you want to use Magic Page plugin sites, you need Magic Page plugin.
Right.
Yes, of course. So if you cancel after 2 months and you still need Magic Page plugin, so that's what I mean. That's why this is such a good deal. If you go and buy a Magic Page plugin on its own right now, okay, the one you get in this package, it costs you $99 a month. If you go and buy that right now, it costs you $99 a month. For an extra $37 a month, you're getting all of that other stuff included. Let me just go back over to that package for you. This one here. So you get a GBP Scraper Gold package. That's $147 a month on its own. Magic Page plugin unlimited, $99. 20 pre-built Brandjacker sites with all the short codes in the right place. Local business brandjacking course. Okay. Unlimited Brandjacker hosting means you don't have to pay for hosting, and 6 months Brandjacker Society. If you can't make this work with the Brandjacker Society and all that and join it over the next 6 months, you're not actually doing the work. It's as simple as that. And I don't care if you've never built a site before, or you're an SEO expert who's been doing this for the last 10 years. Anybody can make this work. As you'll probably know, Bradley, as soon as you put up these sites, they start getting indexed really, really quick. And it
They
doesn't take
do.
long before they start ranking and generating leads. And we found that in every industry. But the more difficult niches, we're getting the better results. We really are, which is crazy. We're getting really good results in roofing, like really good results. There's some there's some clients that are like, you need to take the Brandjacker stuff off and just have the keyword location stuff for us, because we're getting way more business than we can handle,
It's a
which was
great problem to have.
I know. I'm
That's a
like,
great
employ
problem.
more people, grow your
Yeah.
business. And the guys are like, we don't want to grow. We've got 5 lads. We're happy going out doing what we do. And it's like, okay. Okay. Has anybody got any more
I
questions?
see two questions. I'm going to read both, but they're both similar. And the first one was kind of a question from Rob earlier, says, do you think that Google will inevitably catch on at some point if this becomes widespread? And then a similar question from Ricardo says, I can't help but think, if I'm a business owner and I see all these sites outranking my business, why wouldn't I just report these sites to Google? So
Because
both of those are basically the same questions.
watch this, yeah. SEO agency. Let's do that. We did one here before, didn't we? Wait there. Right. Let me just show you this. Okay. So you come into here and you look at this, right? Wild Sky Design, SEO agency. Yep. So we click on this. You see my business pop up here. In fact, let me show you a different one. Let's do Middleton Locksmiths, because this is actually a working site. So let's say, okay, so we're number 1 on this one, yeah? I think that one's us. Oh, we'll find out now. So, right, imagine you come into here, right? And you're like, okay, this is ranking for my business brand search. And these guys are obviously doing what they're doing, right? So on the done for you service, all we're doing, see down the bottom here, low sponsored listing. There's nothing illegal about us having a sponsored listing ranking over the top of anything on our site. If they go into the background, it looks like this. Okay, you come onto here, you can see there's a list of, oh, wait a minute, that pops back up. Anyone clicks a link anywhere on the site, so we can see that this one covers all these little locations. So I click Impress Switch, and as you see, oh, it pops back up, so you'd have to close it again. And you can see we've got a ton of businesses hidden in the background here. And if I click on, oh, let's have a look what Timpsons can do. Oh, it pops back up. So it keeps pushing them back to you and back to you and back to you. But the way we do it on the Done For You service is we set it up so it closes sponsored listing. And inside of our training and our Brandjacker Society, Keith has figured out how you can do this exact same thing on the WordPress websites that you are actually building. My team that build the Done For You service build it out like this so that you can. But I mean, here's a site we built. So if I type in Miami Metal Roofing, I think it is. This is a site. Let's see, there's paid ads there, but this direct site underneath here, this is a site we built using this exact same strategy, using this exact same thing here. This one we put up, I don't know, 2.5 years ago. We built the site live in front of everybody. That's just an overlay over the top of it. We built this site. Now, if I go back and click on Miami Metal Roofing, and then I close that and I open an actual page. 1 second, let me drag this over instead. And let me turn keywords everywhere on. Let's do that. Let's set this to the United States. And let's just click on there and go search. I don't know what the search volume is. It's obviously not kicked in yet. Still not kicked in. Why is it not working? 1 second, sorry. Oh, it's gone back off, hasn't it? Like, switched it back on. And then let me re-thingy it. There we go. So that's got 880 searches per month for Miami Metal Roofing. Number one, been there for 2 years. So even if they get onto this in 2 years' time or 3 years' time or whatever it works out, and they start saying, all right, we're not going to rank these anymore, you'll have made that much money by then, it won't matter. So if you imagine,
Yeah.
I don't know how much money this has made. This is something that me and a guy called Herc built on a live training we did, and it's been sitting there. It's running pretty slow as well by the look of it. But like this, they just work. They just
Yeah.
work. And we've done it in loads of difficult niches, in loads of areas. There was that site I was showing you before that we put inside of our, like, we don't use our Ahrefs account. We use a different software that's going to be on this thing I'm going to show you in a minute. But the Ahrefs account I use for showing proof. So I think I've only got 1 or 2 websites in it. But if I show you this one, you see what I'm talking about. This is the one I was showing you earlier. So this has got, it's only got 475 and 16, but if we go over to the UK and then click show results, it's only got 49,200 now. They've dropped over the last few days, as you can see. But these sites, they just work, and they just rank long term. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
I've never done anything as good. I've not been as excited about anything like this for the last 5 or 6 years, because it gives you quick wins again. If you check out the sites I've been sharing tonight with the SEO agencies, not the auto electrician, because some of them are quite old, but the SEO agencies I've shared tonight. I think I've shared some accountant ones tonight. I think I just shared some locksmith ones as well. That locksmith one, there's a ton of locksmith ones out there. And if you check the domains on them, most of them are brand new domains. They've only just put up. They've not got any history or anything.
There was
That
another
makes
question that came from Nick that I'd like to also kind of chime in briefly, because Nick, I'm doing some testing. Nick is in our mastermind, Mike, just so you know. And I shared that I had been testing with this Brandjacker method, and he was real excited about it when I told him about it in the mastermind. But what I'm doing, so Nick's question is, have you had more success building a large directory versus lots of local sites? And a couple things I'm testing right now with, I've done them on some standalone domains, but I'm also doing a subdomain. So I'm doing a bunch of these sites now on subdomains, so that if I am building links to any of the Brandjacker directory sites, it's going to influence the parent domain, which then for subsequent subdomain builds, it will inherit the link authority that I've already built to that domain. So I think you can build kind of a brand, like a directory brand, so to speak, that then you can duplicate on subdomains into different cities.
Yeah. What we do. So this is my thing. So you can build a national one, and so let's say you build a national one, or let's say you build one for the whole of California or somewhere like that, and you can get it indexed, and you get it up, and it generates loads of traffic and leads and all the rest of that stuff. Absolutely great. It is a lot more cost effective. However, my big problem with that is, and it always has been for years and years and years, is that if Google hits your site, you can lose 10, 20, 30 grand a month overnight.
Yeah.
But if I build 300 sites in California, now it's more work, but it's like building on a solid concrete foundation rather than building on sand. If you put up one site and Google hits it and decides it doesn't like it anymore, or 5 or 6 people report that individual site and it gets taken down, someone mentioned that earlier, the chances of it getting taken down is nothing, because literally it looks at these like the directories, but we're building them to do the brandjacking. We're sticking the ad over the top of the site so that Google sees what's underneath, they see what's on top. As long as they can show it somehow, it's not such a big deal. But I like to build lots and lots and lots of little sites. It is more work. It does take longer, but it does mean that once you've built them and they're up there, I've got sites that have been up for 4 and 5 years that are not brandjacking sites, but I've got local sites that have been ranking for 4 and 5 years solid. We started doing the brandjacking ones probably late 2021. And we've been doing them ever since. So we're getting on 3 years for this now. And like I said earlier, about 3 months ago, we basically went through and checked out all our stats and did one big internal look, because my business partner was saying to me, why are you not building these keyword location sites anymore? How come we're just building these brandjacker sites? So I said, it just feels like they work better, they work faster. And when we checked it, I think it was something like 49% of all of our leads were coming in from these Brandjacker sites over the sites we've been building for 10 years. So yeah, it was thinking. No, I've just seen a message come up there. Do you ever get any cease and desists from the brands? I mean, no, because it's all publicly available information. It's all on Google Maps. It's all on Yell.com. It's all on things like that. So we're pulling it in from areas. It's just, I mean, as far as Google's concerned, it's just a directory with an advertisement over the top. So
Yeah.
we actually haven't had any problems. We've had a couple of angry customers saying to us, you need to stop this because, like, my brother, I've given him a few different businesses. He runs them into the ground, and I'm giving him another one, and he runs it into the ground, and I give him another one. And the most recent one I've built for him and give him is this auto electrician one. And he basically started putting these Brandjacker sites up. We started putting these Brandjacker sites up in his local areas. And he had the guys phoning up saying, what are you doing? You can't doing this. You're already taking keyword location from everywhere. You can't start taking all the brand search and all the rest. And his answers, look, it's marketing. It's how it works. It's either you want a job or don't you? Like what did people turn around and say when Google brought out Google Ads? And a great example is Amazon. Amazon has built their brand on the back of other people's author names, book names, and then all the other things that they've done over the years. And you can find Amazon ranking for pretty much every single business brand you can think of, and they don't necessarily always sell the product. It takes you to a page that's that category for that product, but you can search that product and then you land on thingy and it's not what you're looking for. I've done it loads of times when I'm looking for stuff like different types of certain pairs of trainers and stuff like that I use for training. And when I look at it, it's like they're not even available. They don't exist on Amazon. Everybody must have experienced that. Where you search them out on the internet, you found it, and like, oh, it looks like it's on Amazon. You click it and you get there, and it's like it's not the same product. And it's the same thing. That's all they're doing. They're just brand jacking. This is great. I would sign up. I already signed up.
Yeah, this is Nick, the one I was telling you about.
Right, Nick.
So
Surprisingly easily to spin up more sites, and I'm not an SEO. That's absolutely brilliant, Nick. Yes, it is. I love it. I think this is probably the best thing I've found in like 6-7 years at least.
I said it was brilliant, man. Like that's why I told my group about it. I was like, man, it's absolutely brilliant what Mike put together, and that's why I wanted to bring you on. And there was another question, guys, just real quick, you guys. If you are going to build links to those sites, I've been testing a lot, and I found that the links with geographic relevance tend to help these sites rank better, the directory sites. So if you can get links from geographically relevant sources in the same kind of area where the Brandjacker site has been built, then that tends to push the needle fairly quickly with only a handful of links. And I'm only stating that, guys, because I do have a niche, a geo niche edit kind of service for links where we've got over 1,400 blogs now that are available for links. I'm just going to drop this link in chat. This is just in case you guys need to look for links for local, for these Brandjacker type sites. And that's just you can bookmark that link for later in case you need them. But as Mike said, a lot of the sites that I've been pumping out are ranked without any links at all. And then what I tend to do is, guys, I did a little bit of training on this in the mastermind, but if you go to Google Trends and you go into the specific city in which you got a GBP, a Brandjacker site set up, if you put in the primary keyword, like I'm in the tree service industry, so if I go into Google Trends and I put like the last 12 months as the time frame, and then I go into a particular city and I just search tree service, and then I look at the rising search queries that are in Google Trends, I will find the company names of the competitors that are doing offline advertising, which is why their brand searches are showing up in Google Trends. And so then what I'll do is I'll hit those particular directory page links on the directory pages on the Brandjacker site with geo-relevant links so that I can push those particular pages to the top of search, because those are the ones that are getting enough branded searching clicks for it to register in Google Trends. And so I'm doing targeted link building only to the branded directory pages for the competitors that have enough search volume, branded search interest to show up in trends. And I'm hitting those with geographic links and getting those to rank. And I'm seeing huge jumps, sometimes, 15, 20 spots in Google as soon as the link is indexed. So it's pretty crazy, but that's what I'm recommending for link building to those sites if needed.
Yeah, in the training that comes with it, Bradley, you get so I go through in the training about single niche PBNs, which is something you know I've done for years.
Right, right.
So because they're so easy and so quick to create, if you literally export, upload, export, upload, export, upload, and you can clone your sites very, very easily, change your central business location and switch them around. I teach you to buy expired domains really, really quick and easy with great relevance and stuff inside of the training. So you can buy an expired. So you can buy 5 or 6 expired domains in a day in your niche within a 5-10 mile radius of where you're based. And then what you do is you build what we call single niche PBN style sites, and then you link them all together into triangles. And then what we do is we track the leads that come from the sites. So when we know how much traffic, not the leads, the traffic, when we know how much traffic's going to a site, if we see one site that's getting a load of traffic over the other sites, we'll put that to the head of what we call the single niche PBN triangle, and then we'll start building links from all that to the top one. And that's how we do it. And it really is, it's the most cost-effective way I've ever found of link building at scale that enables you, because every single one of your backlinks is designed as an actual Brandjacker website. What happens is every single link that you build also generates lead sales and clients. And they continually generate. So everything that you build generates lead sales and clients, and they all promote each other using the link building strategy. And that's why we do this in that 4-mile radius. You can keep this going for up to 4 years. And the reason we do that is after 4 years, we start implementing the done for you service. The single niche PBN style strategies start coming in after the first 12 months. What we'll do is we'll create 2 triangles with your first 12 sites, and then we'll start building in all the new sites that come in, and then we'll start incorporating them into the triangles as well as it grows. And then you can do this for up to 4 years, because after 4 years, your industry on the done for you service, nobody in that area is going to have any chance whatsoever. Like the way I've been showing you today, where you get 4, 5, 6, you'll have the first 2 pages of Google. It'll be absolutely crushing it. And then what happens is you just pay the $75 per site per year to keep everything in place. We don't need to carry on building after that. It'd be just wasting your money if you carried on paying to build more. So you pay the $75 per site per year and just keep them all in place. And it just crushes that industry for you. And that just works. Now that's amazing. That's what we do. This is a long-term strategy. We've stopped selling all of our SEO services. Our agency now, if you go on it, you can't buy any SEO services off us other than this, because I have never seen anything that I've ever done in the SEO industry that works as fast. Okay. And that's not in every single industry, but that works as fast, that generates leads as quickly and sticks long-term and enables us to build it out so quick and so efficiently. And pretty much every single client, and not every single client, but pretty much every single client that's joined us is like super, super happy. We have had about 5 or 6 people cancel, and we haven't held them to the 12-month thingy, but that's it. I'm literally, we've signed up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clients onto this.
That's awesome.
So yep, I've just got one last gift for you guys. Pop that in the chat for you as well. So if you go to brandjacker.com/audit, this is my technical website audit checklist. You can have that complete free of charge. It tells you a lot of the tools that we use, so you'll be able to do a proper audit of your own website, see why it's not ranking, where it's struggling, what little areas need to be fixed and stuff like that. There is 2 weeks free trial to my favorite SEO software, which is not Ahrefs, even though I use that for a couple of things that I do. And then obviously there's 11 or 12 locations we put every single site that we do, which gets us real fast indexing, generates traffic. There's a lot of directories and places out there you can list your businesses that are a complete waste of time, and then there's a lot of them that people don't even realize you can list your businesses in, that we've put all them in there so that you can, if you've got the right kind of business, you can list it in all of them. And it really will boost the amount of traffic and leads and everything you get from any website that you've built, not just from the ones you build that we teach you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, thank you, Mike. We appreciate you coming on and sharing all this. And like I said, guys, it is a great, great strategy. I've tested it myself and found really good success with it very quickly, which is why we brought Mike on. So I'd definitely check it out, guys. That it integrates, like, this jives perfectly with what I've been teaching at Semantic Mastery about building directory specifics, an industry specific directory. This is just another way now to siphon more traffic from a local area. So I think it's an outstanding method, Mike. Hats off to you, man.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Radley.
All right, guys. Thanks, everybody. If anybody has any questions, reach out to Mike. You can also ask me questions on Hump Day Hangouts this week if needed, and I'll try to get to them. Thanks, everybody.
Cheers, guys. Bye.